Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be checking out the Unicorn Wraith James Wade version. Now I did show you the Wraith darts in my preview launch video. I wasn't meant to show you them, but I didn't know. Anyway, they're officially released now, so let's check them out. Right, I'm reviewing the 24 gram version, the 90% tungsten. They're also in 20 and 22 gram in steel tip, 19 gram in soft tip, and the retail for £79.95. So all the Players Wraith darts come in the same packaging. Obviously the only difference is dependent on who's on the box. So in this case, James Wade, looking a bit scary and his eyes are watching you. And on the back there it tells you what you get inside the pack. So I'll open it from the bottom. There's a little cardboard tray inside. Darts are in a little point holder. You got the gripper for medium stems and the Wraith Ultra Fly standard shape flights. So the dart's fitted with the black volute points, and it's a straight barrel dart. You've got a very flat square bull nose, so it's pretty much the James Wade dart that we've already seen before. But it's got a black PVD coating on, very thin, widely spaced ring and groove grip at the front, and then you've got the Wraith grip around the mid section, some more very thin, widely spaced ring and groove, and then a kind of a micro ring grip right at the end. So obviously that section around the mid part is the grippiest, and nice one for mid grippers I think. But for me as a front gripper, it's probably just going to feel like I'm throwing like the normal Wade darts I guess, but nevertheless still looks nice and neat. And that's the full setup with the green, a luminous green gripper for medium stems and the Wraith standard shape Ultra Fly flights, or is that the plus version? It might be the plus ones actually. But there you go, we'll have a super close look at the grip now. So I fitted with the black volute points. As you can see, it's got that kind of split at the nose, a very square bull nose on these, very flat and square, and a smooth section at the very front, and then this very thin, quite widely spaced ring and groove, kind of got wide curved grooves in between. And then you get to around the mid section with the Wraith grip, which is made of these quite thin rings, but very wide, deep square cut grooves in between, and then you've got these staggered circular indents, so you're getting quite a lot of little edges there for your finger to grip onto. That's if you like grip, that is. And as you move further to the rear, it's the same ring and groove section at the front, and then a kind of a micro ring grip right to the end of the barrel. So that's the super close look at the James Wade Wraith darts. The dart's fitted with the black 28mm volute points. You've got that flat bull nose and that smooth section at the front, 6.5mm, and then you've got a thin ring and groove grip, 9.5mm, and then you've got the Wraith grip, which is made of thin rings, and the circular milled out staggered sections, 21mm, and then you've got some more thin ring and groove grip, 3.4mm, and then a kind of a micro grip at the end, 12.5mm. Length is 52.9mm and wide is 6.5mm. 24 grams exactly. 24 grams exactly. What's going on here? The axioms were all 24 grams exactly. Are these going to be the same? They are. That's amazing, that. I'm going to check my scales to see if they're alright. Full setup, 25.71 grams. So here's the balance with just the barrels only, and this is the balance with the supplied setup. So as to be expected, the Wraith section is the grippiest at 8. Let's give them a throw and see how they go. Well, not too bad. First effort. I'm always a bit thingy about trying the weird darts because the very first set of words that I got, I thought they were terrible. I just couldn't get them flying right at all. And ever since then I thought, oh, that was one of the worst sets of darts I've ever tried, but I think my throw was different then, so, and these ones are not flying too bad actually. But where I'm throwing it from just feels like the normal words basically, so I'm going to try it on the Wraith grip, so it's in the midsection to see what that feels like. It's a bit grippy like. I'm going, I think I'm dragging them over to the right. Oh yeah, that was better. I think I got the release right on that one. I think the other ones were just maybe sticking a little bit too much. Definitely a good level of grip. So if you are a mid gripper, you'll get the advantage of the grip if you need the grip. Otherwise, you may as well just stick with the normal weights, I think. I'll have one more try from there. It may smooth off after a bit when the edges get a little bit less defined. And then it might be a little bit easier to release. But managed to get 2 trebles with the mid grip, so for you natural mid grippers it should work better. I'll have a couple of goes from the rear grip. Now this is when I find that this finger, if it's got a grippy section at the front like it is there, sometimes I can't get that finger out the way as when I've injured my hand before, and the finger just doesn't move quick enough, so let's see where that stays stuck. Oh, not too bad. Oh, what a painful one that. That was alright, getting close. Ah, too many beans on that. Hey, got one. That one went really nice through the air. I think I'm going to leave it there because my elbow's hurting. But yeah, I mean, if you've already got the weird darts and you're a front or rear gripper, then you're not going to get the advantage of the Wraith grip. But if you're a mid gripper and you just want a bit more grip, then yeah, definitely give them a try. They're actually flying quite nice overall, considering it's not normally a dart that I used to like, but I kind of got more used to throwing them, I guess. And I think it's just mainly because my throw changed over the years and that, but I'm not playing all that good at the moment in any case, not with the elbow hurting like it is. But anyway, for most people, I think you're not going to take the advantage of the Wraith grip, then you don't need them. But if you are, then give them a try. So that's basically it. So I'll leave you there and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.